We are Ham Radio.
Welcome back, everybody. It's Freddie Mac, your ham radio crusader, and I'm here to bring you another video on ASL3, AllStarLink version 3. It's brand new, right? Well, I wanted to be able to do an IAX connection to it from my DVSwitch Mobile app from my Android device. I don't have service on this device, I just use the Wi-Fi, but I like using it as a PTT radio into my node. I like to use it as a PTT radio into all of my nodes. But when I switched to ASL3, I'm like, this looks a little different. I had to get some consultation. It turned out it wasn't all that difficult, but that's what this video is here to help you with. DVSwitch Mobile connecting into your AllStarLink 3 node. Pretty cool stuff. Take a look. Okay, so now we're at the AllStarLink System Manager. We got there from here. We hit the web admin portal. That brought us to here. We're going to log in, and we're into the ASL3 cockpit. And I started right at the terminal a lot of times because that's where I was last. Make sure you have administrative access to the portal, the cockpit. We're going to type sudo nano etc iax.conf, hit enter, and we're going to page down a little bit. Right under the heading where it says incoming radio connections, the first stanza you see is radio, the next is iax.rpt, and then the third one should say iax client, but I have changed mine. I changed the name of the stanza to KD5FMU because that's the username for the user account that I want. And the only other thing I changed, well, one of the only other things, I changed context equals iax-KD5FMU because I wanted to individualize it, and then I put in a secret, which is a password, and for the purposes of this video, I put capital password 2024. Once you have made these changes, you can hit Control X, yes to save, enter to exit. Now we're going to change the extensions.conf file, and we're going to page down to the IAX client field under IAX RPT. And you can do this one of two ways, but initially what I did is I commented out everything that's here with a semicolon. Put myself a little space in here, and I've got what I want to put there right here. Now, this may not be that much difference, but I like to keep what was initially in there in extensions and then put my own information in. That way I always have a fallback. That will not work. You may know a better way to copy and paste. Normally I would do this into in FileZilla or WinSCP and just alter it as a text file that way. But when you do a SSH, an SFTP connection from FileZilla or WinSCP into ASL3, you don't have root access. I know a way around that, but it's not the safest way. I want to do a video on how to do SSH key authentication, and that's taken me a little bit. So here's how you do this. Well, that was easier. Nonetheless, this is what we will put here. And we will Control X, yes to save, enter to exit, and you know me, I like to reboot. So we'll reconnect and we'll go over to our DVSwitch Mobile app on our Android device and see if it worked. Okay, we're on our Android device and we're going to go into DVSwitch Mobile and hit Accounts, and we're going to pick an empty spot. And the first thing we're going to do is put in our local IP address of the AllStar node. I believe the local port for this one is 4573, and the username we put in is KD5FMU, and the password that we chose was capital PASSWORD 2024. We're going to put a caller ID of our own, call sign. And the node number is 576.333. And we're going to adjust these levels down. Hit save. Hit the back button. And you can see here that it's registered on the network. All we got to do is connect.
Connected to node 576.333.
And there is our courtesy tone. So let's let's let it ID real quick. Then we're going to do a *3 55 553. Hit send.
Node 55553 connected to node 576.333.
So now we're connected to the parent node, and we'll give it a test. K85FMU testing 1, 2, 3.
Audio level is normal. K85FMU testing 1, 2, 3.
And just like that, folks, we are talking on our brand new AllStarLink version 3 node on DVSwitch Mobile. How about that business? Ain't that something good? If we wanted to disconnect from that, we would go *1 55553, hit send.
Node 55553 disconnected.
And now if we want to disconnect from the whole thing, we can just hang up. We can hit hang up and it will disconnect us from the node. Now, what if we're out in the world? You know, we've covered this in the video that we did for the Hamvoit version of this. Okay, so we go right back here and we choose another empty spot, and we're going to put the host name of our outside IP address. In our case here, it is 47.217.206.196. The port is 4573. The username is the same, KD5FMU. We don't want to leave that space behind it though, so we'll go back one. Password is capital PASSWORD 2024. Caller ID once again is my call sign. You would put your call sign here. We don't have to put a caller number, but the node number is imperative, 576.333. And if I forwarded my port in my router, when I hit save here, it should go ahead and register. Not seeing any errors. And it has registered, so we can hit connect.
Connected to node 576.333.
And we're on our outside IP address coming in. And we are connected. And I can hit hang up and deregister, but let me jump back in for just a second. I want to show y'all something if it's going to work.
Connected to node 576.333.
Now let's hit *3 57788. Oops. That is my repeater up in Preston. Let's connect to it. You notice that right there?
Node 57788 connected to node 576.333.
There was a little black window that popped up down here to let me know that I was connected to the node. If you hit status here, you can see this right here. It's like your Supermon or Allmon information. It's basically asterisk registration information, but it's saying your node 576.333 is connected to node 57788 in Preston, Oklahoma, which is also connected to itself, its own private node 1999. It's basically just giving you that information that we didn't have before. It's pretty cool stuff. Then we can hit *1 57788. Oops, and hit send, and this should disconnect us.
Node 57788 disconnected.
Now when you hit status, it basically says, okay, you're registered, but it's just you. And then you can back out of the app if you want to. How cool is that, right? I hope this video helped you out, and I hope you have a wonderful day. This is Freddie Mac, your ham radio crusader, saying 73s, wishing all the good signals to be yours, and ham on, y'all.